Hi, I'm Heber Aguirre. I've always been looking for something to be part of. I've always had an emptiness in my heart that I could never fulfill. I seeked and I could never find it. I felt like, nobody really cared about me. Nobody really loved me. Nobody was really, there for me. I tried drinking. I tried going out there to the clubs, having a good time. I tried having different girls, being in different relationships. I tried all kinds of things to get that high or get that satisfaction, and you feel like the world's telling you, man, it's so easy and it's so great. And it is at that time, once it passes away, you feel even worse. You feel in a situation where it's not even enough, it doesn't fill it, it doesn't make you completely happy.
Hello, my name is Alexandra Torres. I felt the Holy Spirit for the first time when I was 10 years old. First time I'd been to church. And eventually we moved to Nicaragua. I didn't really go to church over there. And then we came to the United States. We moved back to come live with my father. My parents divorced when I was younger. Pretty much there wasn't really like a lot of love and affection coming from him. Eventually I started looking for that in all the wrong places. I didn't really know my value anymore, and it kind of got to a point where I drifted pretty far from God. I really didn't even know at a certain point when I was about 17 if I even believed in him anymore, even though I'd felt him so young. I felt like he really wasn't like present anymore. And so it just got easier and easier to start falling into bad habits and doing things that I knew weren't good. I tried to take matters into my own hands to fulfill that emptiness.
So once I actually got plugged in and I actually got convicted, I just felt the Lord talking to me, and I actually felt a great God, a loving God. And it's been amazing, to know that He died on the cross for me. That's the greatest sacrifice somebody can do for you. When I found this and it filled my heart, it gave me joy and happiness and made me feel like I was a part of something. Wow, that really blew me away. To know that He cared for me, knowing that I'm not perfect, knowing that I've made a lot of mistakes in the past. To know that He was there and He would love me and He would want to be part of my life if the only thing I did was just give Him my heart. And He had hopes for me in ways that I would never think of, dreams that I could never think of He has given me now, and I'm just amazed, and I thank God for that.
One of my guy friends asked me to come to church with him, and it had been almost a year since I had come. I met someone that just really was just this impact on my life. He never judged me, and he really showed me love the way God, the way God loved me through His actions, not even His words. Like, He listened to me. He never made me feel bad for what I was doing, and I think slowly that's what started to bring me back, was not through words, but through the way someone can be an example and really just living their life out, loving God. And I realized everything I was doing was temporary, and I remember again getting to a point where I was like, okay, Lord, this is it. I'm tired of this. It's for real this time. On July 18th this year, I got baptized. The day I got baptized, I felt like really a new creation. Like, everything I once did, all the mistakes I once made, I knew that the day I got baptized, the Lord forgave me and it was all washed away.
Being plugged into the church, I felt love. I felt like a part of something, something that people that can relate to me. I could be who I am, and that's not a problem. And worship and being part of receiving the Word and having people in my life that can encourage me and have the same walk as I do. I mean, that's awesome. And also, I was put into life groups. Life groups, man, has really changed my life in so many different ways. And I have a great group of guys that I've loved dearly now, and man, have been so awesome. Taught me how to not only be myself, but also be more like Christ. And I can say I really have people that I can love and that I can trust in. People love you and you can love them. Man, it's given me new hope, new life, and for me to be and strive to be more like Jesus.
I think about the way Jesus loved me and the way He forgave me for all the things I did, and how none of that even matters anymore. He loves me. Like, He wants me so much that if I just took one step towards Him, He'd take the other 999. And I want to be an example, not so much tell people what they should and shouldn't do, but just show them the way God is alive in me and has changed me, and through my actions and the way I live my life out now, and how I'm so much happier, and how all those temporary things didn't mean anything at all.